Hey guys, we back. Sorry about that, but what I was getting at, me and Ron, is that because one of the things that I learned in 2009 when I first got into online marketing, and I know that's what Ron does, is that when you build a network marketing business, and don't get me wrong, I don't want none of you guys to take this wrong because I love network marketing. I love the industry, but you don't own anything.
Right.
So, one of the things that Ron teaches, list building. You gotta, that's what you own. You own your list, you own your relationships. Just like I met Ron through Facebook. Now we forming a relationship. So if you're looking for somebody to teach you how to build a list and teach you how to really build your brand, because as Ron, what do people buy? Do they buy companies? I mean, when you was out building, was you really like selling the company? Was they buying that company? Was they buying you?
They're buying me, man. It's a relationship.
Everything. And I see it so much, Ron. I really want to help some people today as we talk. I go scroll through Facebook and I see people that got their company logos or they just company. It don't work.
No. See, the better thing to do, Troy, in my opinion, is to just build genuine relationships with people. Like, here's the thing. Like, I used to teach really well. I got videos that are like 500,000 views on Facebook recruiting for network marketing and stuff. So I've recruited over 400 people personally just from Facebook Messenger. And what I've found to be really effective is just building genuine relationships with people. Like, I'm always down to make new friends or meet new people. Like, let me feel this person out first before I go ahead and pitch them in my business. Because let's say we both win the incentive trip and then I got to hang out with this dude in Cancun and he might be weird. So if I slow down to build the relationship and say, all right, is there an actual real need that I can help Troy with, that I can help Ron with? And then if there's an actual need, I got to open door. Like, hey, like sometimes I used to just say like, hey, dude, I do network marketing. I'm in one of those pyramid schemes. It's working pretty good. You want to check it out? And I'll have people say yes. And it's just because of your confidence or whatever. It doesn't matter if it's network marketing, if it's flipping burgers, starting a business. You got to build that relationship and that rapport and that trust. And if you're a believer in business, the cool thing is like, all right, I remember I got to this point, we're struggling. Do I recruit this person? Do I share the gospel with them? Do I minister to them? And the answer is both. The best way that you can help somebody in this network marketing kind of business is to recruit them, have them be part of your team, and you can continue to sow into them and pour into them. There's nothing wrong with having a job, right? I just created 2 jobs. Like we hired 2 people recently during a pandemic, so like, how cool is that to be in a place, either in your network marketing business, your job, your career, to be in a place that you can create jobs. If you're succeeding in the job you have, maybe you have more money to, help, stay-at-home dad or stay-at-home mom, with the cleaning or cooking or taking care of the kids. Hire a driver, hire somebody to do your laundry and stuff for that. Create some jobs. But the more that you succeed, the more impact that you're willing to have. And Troy, I found the other thing that has really helped me is having a powerful vision. In network marketing, we like to say, have a why that makes you cry kind of thing.
Yeah.
I found for me that pain pushes and vision pulls. So when you have a powerful enough vision of what God's calling you to in the future, and you're committed to moving forward in that's going to unconsciously pull you if you got the right one, and it awakens you. Actually, I got something right here.
Hold on, right before you go farther on, because I don't think people get that about the pain and the vision pull, because okay. That's what we do. That's marketing. If you pushing, you want to pull people towards you through your marketing and stuff like that. So that's powerful within itself. And I think a lot of people push. I remember when I first got in the industry, boy, I was pushing like crazy. Then I started realizing like, man, I'm doing this completely wrong. I got to pull people to me. So go ahead and go. I know you're supposed to read something. You're supposed to show something else.
Oh, yeah. So like the vision part's powerful for you and your own success, but also for the prospect or your person that you're talking to. If they don't see themselves having success or having a vision of the possibility of a better tomorrow, they're not going to join. They're not going to buy. You know, you have to be able to find out, why would somebody be open here? Why is there a need for my product or service? You know, and also detaching emotionally from the outcome. If you're attached emotionally to whether somebody signs up or doesn't sign up, you're doing it wrong. You need to be totally emotion free from when people, you know, sign up or don't sign up. Because if you're experiencing the emotion, the rejection is going to take you out of the game and you're going to quit. You're going to last 90 days tops.
Hold on. Ron, one of my first mentors said you always got to be flatline. And what he meant is, so if you recruit somebody and they come in and they say they're going to do this and do that, right? Don't get emotionally attached to nothing. Don't get emotionally attached if they sign up. Don't get emotionally attached even when they come in, if they don't do nothing. If they do something, great. If they don't, great. I think a lot of times when people sign somebody, they be like, yes, they be so fired up because this person said, and what I've noticed too, Ron, because I can take it for myself, because even one of my mentors years ago, I actually got on one of his, he do a training call every Tuesday, and I got on it, and he couldn't believe I was still in the game, right? Because when I first got involved, I was real quiet and shy. And I never talked about what I was going to do. And even in my first company, I was able to create success, right? And from doing this for so many years, what I've noticed is the people talk about that they're going to do big things, them the ones that usually do nothing.
Right,
the person that come in and really don't say that much, or the person you think they're going to do something, that's the person that end up building something big. Have you had the same experience?
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's the quiet ones. Like, I remember in my first company, I recruited the #1 income earner in Canada. And we built a relationship, and it wasn't until like 6 months later that he was ready to take action. He had joined, and then 6 months later, him and his wife went to work, and they became the #1 earners in Canada. That was one of my biggest teams. I don't know I think it might have been the biggest one. Yeah, but and I got all that spillover, that benefit.
You know, you can tell we from the same cloth, Ron, because that's one thing that, you know, I'm a part of Rank Makers. And, you know, I tell people all day.
Oh, yeah, great program.
Got a lot. Ray is amazing, man. I mean, really a good trainer. And, you know, we even talked about Doug Fireball because some kind of way y'all got connected with him. But, man, that's one thing that, you know, we talked about, finding, serving people where they at. You know, a lot of times, you know, a lot of people get pushed out the industry because people be pushing, you know, come on, man, you can do this or whatever, right? But no, man, you serve people where they at. And if they got involved in business with you, that means y'all had some kind of connection, right? Just like if me and you got involved in business and something happened and maybe you stopped doing the business, that don't mean we're going to stop being friends. Ron, I got one of my first friends from my first company. We've been friends for over 17 years. He don't do network marketing no more, but man, I call this guy like every 30 to 60 days just to check on him. We still friends, you know what I'm saying? And that's one of the great things about this industry too, the relationships you get to build, the lifelong relationships. You know, I look at the relationship that me and you are forming and the things that we're going to be able to do and the ways we're going to be able to help people, because I'm all about serving. That's why, you know, people said, Troy, why do you do these Facebook Lives where you have different people on, you know, and guests and stuff? Some network marketers, some digital marketers, some internet marketers. The reason why is because I want to serve, because I don't know, you know, whoever looking at this, I don't know, maybe your thing is learning how to sell online. Maybe you don't want to be a network marketing. Maybe you want to just learn how to be affiliated marketing and run your guy. And maybe you want to do a digital marketer. Maybe you want to be a network marketer, you know. And maybe if I bring one of my friends on that's a 7-figure earning network marketing, maybe you feel his vibe and you don't feel mine, so you want to work with him. My goal of it is just to serve, because I believe this is truly what I believe deep down in my heart. And this is not really what I believe. This is what I know. The more I serve, the more I give, the more God gonna bless me. That's just it always worked that way. So Ron, if you had, you know, 1 or 2 things, even 3, how would you close this out to tie it all together for somebody looking to actually build a business, you know, but build it the right way and not let all the distractions get in the way? Because, you know, when you're in this kind of industry or any kind of industry that you can create success, you can easily your fate can get all distracted. You can get messed up. Wouldn't you agree? So how would you put it to tie it together? If somebody looking to build a business or somebody building a business, but they want to keep, you know, their faith. They want to keep their integrity and, you know, keep God in the mix. So how would you,
Yeah, that's a great question. I love it. The first thing I would do is commit to having God as your CEO. Matthew 6:33 says, seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all of these things will be added unto you. God's got to have the first place in your life, right? Everything flows out of that. If you feel far from God right now, that's okay. I want to encourage you to reach back out to him, because he's just as eager. He's actually more eager to hear from you than you are to talk to him. So I'd say that would be the first thing. The second one is network marketing. It really teaches you and shows you what you're made of, emotionally and mentally. So when those hangups come, and they will, and if they haven't yet, you haven't talked to enough people, they will. It's a moment for you to experience growth. It's a moment for you to personally develop. It's a moment to you to reach out to Father God and say, hey, there's something here that's hitting me weird. Oh, that is twinging me. Why don't I want to talk to 20 people this week? Why don't I want, what's going on here? Where's the insecurity, the rejection? So number 2 would be willing to work on yourself and create the self-awareness that you need to be free emotionally and mentally, so you can be the person that you know you should be and show up in life powerfully. Number 3, I would say, I think you said it actually earlier, Troy, is if you're building any kind of online business, the only thing that you really own, there's 2 things you can own in your online business: your email list and your website. That's it. Everything else in softwares, products, network marketing companies, all that kind of stuff can fade away. It can be gone tomorrow. Poof, gone overnight. How do I know? Shared with you earlier. Happened to both of us. We lost our income, pretty much overnight. So yeah, I'd say those 3 things I'd love to leave your audience with, and I hope they're blessed by our time.
Yeah, me too. And that was powerful, man. And the greatest self-development book in the world is the Bible.
That's true.
I tell my friend that all the time. He used to come in with different stuff. And network marketing is a business that's tied to self-development. You know what I'm saying? If you're not willing to grow, you're not going to be able to create no success. You're going to have to be a completely different person than you was when you first got involved. Unless you come from a sales background or dealing with a bunch of people, and you're already comfortable with that. Hey, Ron, hey, man, I really appreciate this. I really appreciate you taking time out of your day doing this. Guys, like I said, if you're not connected with Ron, connect with him. Maybe you're looking for a way where you can actually put your business online. Maybe you got ideas or want to learn how to build a list, outside of your network marketing company. Because I know if you're already doing affiliated marketing, you understand the power of lists. Reach out to him, guys. He can really help you out. And with that, Ron, hey, man, thanks for your time, and God bless, brother.
Thank you, Troy. I appreciate it. It was fun.
Yeah, it was, man.